an uncharted territory for each one of us. And life is a river. It's a spiritual journey, and river shall flow all the time. Why it flows, it does not know, but flow it shall. So that even that for that one moment, or when that offering when we give, for example, whenever we have birthdays happening in our home, we cook for our children, we make our cake and all those things, and we do not allow anybody else to touch it or eat it because we want our beloved son, daughter, spouse, or parent for them to eat first. We have seen that in our own life. We make it with so much love, with so much dedication. When you offer that little thing, milk, fruit, anything that you have made in your home, when you offer that to the divine, you offer it with just great love. Thank you for offering this to me. I offer that to you in gratitude. Thank you. There was a recent study that was done to check on the average number of miles a food travels from the farmland to our home in the US, the supply chain. It was discovered an average 2,500 miles is what it takes a grape or a banana or a pear or an apple, average food commodity, for it to reach you. South America, it comes over there. We get it from India. We get it from so many places. There are a lot of times when we often feel, oh, there is nobody for us. We are not being served. I'm so unlucky and things like that. Every day, every moment of your life, when you eat your breakfast, when you eat a dinner or a lunch, that each and every morsel that goes into your mouth has traveled an average 2,500 miles to come and feed you. It is the divine which is feeding us. That divine is what has manifested in the form of water, in the form of earth, in the form of fire, in the form of sky, in the form of air, the 5 elements, Panchabhuta. It is those elements that have come together and created a certain fertile situation for a product to be grown. And for that, a farmer is there, a truck driver is driving it for us. So even though sometimes we get into the mode, oh, here is $10, give me 10 pounds of potatoes, 10 pounds of this. At that time, when you think and have that full awareness and eat those delicious things, your whole attitude will change. The attitude will get into a mode of gratitude. Every moment you will be very thankful for what is happening. So you become prayer. You do not do prayer anymore. You become prayer. Even if you do not know and chant the mantras, it is okay. You are writing your own script in a Hallmark blank card where you say, Divine, dear Divine, I love you. The mantras are like, Hallmark cards. It's already written for us. We just sign it and say, dear wife, I love you. The wife still accepts it, or the husband still accepts it. So both ways it is accepted. Scripted and unscripted. Both ways. Slowly, slowly, the knowledge power automatically will start to come in. So your dedication, your love with which you are offering, you become a center of love. The love starts to emanate from you. The knowledge power automatically starts to come. Automatically. Because now your awareness has now grown. From the time I'm taking my food, from the time I'm interacting on the outside, from the time I'm going to the temple. And slowly, what happens is your work, whatever work that you're doing in your respective occupations, that happens to become very divine in nature. And as all these things happen, your mind, when I asked you to close your eyes and focus on the vibrations of the bell, your mind slowly, the thought patterns that happens constantly, it starts to subside and you become a very calm individual self. At that time, dhyana, you become meditative in nature. You don't have to do any meditative techniques or anything like that. Automatically when you close your eyes, you just go. Poof. You just don't know where you went, but a stillness just comes within you. And then every waking moment, as things are going by, happening, you become meditative. It's beautiful. All these four things shall happen automatically. It is not which is important or which is unimportant. All the aspects, knowledge power, meditative power, your devotion, love devotion, your attitude towards work, everything becomes equally important, and they are knit very, very closely. And then when you do each and everything, you just do it just for the fun of it, just for the love of it. You just do it. You have tons of love and tons of fun. And in the meanwhile, you continue to do your retrospection, because you're now looking at all your data points of your life. I failed in some class, or I passed in some class, certain things happened but did not materialize later on. In the meanwhile, you're tying all those knots. You're connecting all the I's and the T's, the dots and the T's. And as you start to live your life henceforth, and if a so-called bad, negative situation happens to be in your life,